like you're doing everything right, but there's nothing coming. You don't see any changes or nothing. You're staying positive, but still nothing. You're doing your affirmations, you're feeling good, you're visualizing, and nothing. You start thinking maybe this manifestation stuff just isn't for me. Well, today we're going to talk about it, the messy middle, the breakdowns, the doubts, the comparison, the moment when you want to give up, and how to keep your power through it. Congratulations if you have made it until day 7. I am so proud of you for showing up for yourself. But let's break down our 7-day manifestation glow up series. It's going to be one of the realest, rawest, and most empowering conversation yet. I want you to stick with me until the very end because I'm going to share a powerful tip that changed the game for me when I was ready to throw it all away. Before we dive in, I am Jackie, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning to the channel, I'm glad to have you here. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the ugly side of manifestation. Let's start with one of the biggest silent killer of manifestation, the waiting game. You know that feeling where you're constantly checking the time, your bank account, the phone, the signs. You're not living, you're waiting to live. Here's the truth. Waiting energy is a lack energy. When we're waiting, we're just telling the universe it's not here yet and that's going to keep it farther away. But here's what you need to do instead. You need to start living as if you already have it. It's not about pretending, it's about aligning with your identity. And you can affirm that you're no longer waiting, that you are open and you are ready to receive. We're going to talk about the sneaky monster of comparison. I know you're scrolling through YouTube, you're scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, and someone just posted that they're in their perfect relationship. They having $20,000 a month. They got their dream body, and you start thinking, "What am I doing wrong?" Well, listen to me. Let me tell you something. You're not doing anything wrong. Someone else's win doesn't delay yours. Their manifestation is not your measurement. And plus, it doesn't show the breakdown, the tears, and everything that they've been through. Okay? You have to know that everything that you're going through is bringing you to your desire. Okay? You have to, if you see someone else getting what you manifesting, celebrate them because your time is going to come. Okay? Now, let's talk about when nothing seems to be working. Now, let's get into the gut punching moment. The part where you want to scream, "I done everything and it's still not working." That's the part where most people give up. But here's what you need to know, it's working, it's just not visible yet. Imagine planting a seed. You water it, you wait for it for a while. It looks like nothing is happening, but deep in the soil, roots are forming, a foundation is being built, and your job is just to hold the vision, even if the soil looks dry. The 3D is the last to know. Energy moves first, okay? Let's talk about the scariest fear of all. What if it never happens for me? Is sometimes a question that a lot of you all ask. And I know the fear is real and it's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign that you care. But let me remind you your desires exist because it's meant for you. You didn't make it up, you turned into a timeline that already existed. And fear is just a sign you're on the edge of expansion. Don't retreat from it, lean in. You can say that you trust the unseen. You don't need proof because you are the proof. And I know it gets messy and I know it gets hard sometimes, but the moment you cry on the floor, the spiral, the emotional purge, the lost friendship, the deeper inner shadow work is the part, it's called the void. It's where the old version of you has to die. And I know it hurts, but breakdowns are scary, right? They're a release of the old energy so you can embody the new energy, okay? So don't give up. Giving up is not possible. You can't give up because whatever you desire is meant for you to have. Now, let me tell you, I've definitely given up before and I know how it feels. You know, I've deleted vision boards. I stopped affirming. I throw my journals across the room. But here's the truth. Every time I gave up, I came back even stronger because the seed had already been planted. And manifestation doesn't require you to be perfect. It just requires return. Return to your power. Return to the belief. Return to your why. Okay? Even though you may be falling apart or it may seem like you're not getting it, take a break and go back to what you've been doing. So here's what we're going to end. What does manifestation really mean to you? It's not just about the car, the partner, the money. It's about becoming the version of you who has it all. It's about your self concept, your healing. It's about your emotional safety, your identity shift, and your inner peace. Because when you realize that you are the manifestation, that's when the game changed. So comment this with me, okay? This is a powerful affirmation that you can do when things are not looking good or you're not feeling your best, okay? Just say to yourself, I don't chase the things. I become the person who has them, and that's what you have to do. All right, you completed day 7. You showed up, you grown, you shifted your mindset, you glowed your energy, and you redefined your beliefs. And most of all, you have chosen you. I am so proud of you, not just for what you're manifesting, but for who you're becoming. Now, drop me a comment and let me know if you got any value from this. Let's create a space for vulnerability, and the power is definitely in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, and stick around. We're just getting started, y'all. And if you watch every single day of this challenge, congratulations. I am so happy for you, and I can't wait to hear about all the things that you're manifesting, okay? Because you did something that 10% of people won't dare to do. They won't show up for themselves, okay? So congratulations. And here's your final baddie tip. When things feel the hardest, it's not a sign to stop. It's a sign that your breakthrough is right on the edge of you being consistent and persistent in your manifestation. Manifesting isn't always pretty, but it's always powerful. And you are magic. So don't give up. Continue to glow, baddie, okay? Until the next video, thank you for tuning in for this 7-day challenge. Happy manifesting and know that you got this, okay?